The Malawi Relief Fund UK, in partnership with the Gift of the Givers Foundation, has launched its Malawi Food Recovery Program under the Winter Cropping Initiative. MRF launched the initiative in Chiradzulu with the aim of averting a full-blown famine in Malawi, a country that has of late suffered natural calamities that have impacted negatively on its overall food production. The Malawi Relief Fund UK has sent a 3-man delegation to Malawi on a fact-finding mission to assess the extent of the devastation caused by the raging floods. The 3-man delegation comprised Mr. Ishmael Valley, Mr. Yusuf Mangera, and Mr. Ahmed Bobat. Malawi earlier this year suffered its worst flooding ever that destroyed an estimated 70,000 hectares of crops. Government has already warned that Malawi expects to produce 30% less food this year, but agriculture experts believe the deficit shall be much higher. Already, government is putting in place measures to avert a humanitarian catastrophe in the country. Looking at the gloomy and hunger situation predicted in Malawi this year, the Malawi Relief Fund UK has begun mobilizing resources and help Malawian families to at least be food secure this year. The Malawi Relief Fund UK partnered with the Gift of the Givers Foundation to donate 250 farmers' packs to 200 vulnerable farmers in Chiradzulu district. The farmers' packs contained 2 kg maize seed, 2 kg legume seeds, 20 kg fertilizers, and a hoe. Most of the flood victims lost everything in the disaster, including farming equipment such as hoes. These farmers' packs were given to vulnerable farmers who live near rivers and other reliable water sources to plant during the winter season.
Kunoko kwa group Ankonga tikuthokoza chifukwa cha Malawi Relief Fund pamene atipasa mphaso imene iyo. Kunoko kwa group Ankonga kunali njala yoopsa koma chifukwa cha mphaso imene atipasayi ife tikuthokoza kuti zikomo kwambiri.
Chiradzulu District Agriculture Development Officer Cecilia Kangombe says this donation shall go a long way in averting hunger in the district.
The donation that we have received from Malawi Relief Fund UK, it will somehow assist in averting hunger here in Chiradzulu, because the 250 farmers that have been given the 2 kg packs of seed, it will go to about 20 hectares if you make some rough calculations, 20 hectares of land, and this is a lot of land. If they put the seed into good use, at least they will have something to eat. We have really welcomed it here in Chiradzulu, because Chiradzulu is one of the districts that had been affected with the floods in January. Apart from that, we also experienced a prolonged dry spells, so it also affected the production, farmers' production.
And the representative from the Malawi Relief Fund UK, Mr. Ahmed Bobat, stressed that MRF was committed to the well-being of Malawi and Malawians.
Basically, we at the Malawi Relief Fund are very pleased to work in association with Gift of the Givers. The farmers' pack we are distributing today is looking at the way ahead when we think the crops and it's going to be a failure and people will be looking towards famine. So we hope this donation of farmers' crop go a long way for them, and it will be very assistance to their families. The way we have seen, we've been to a lot of rural areas, right deep into the villages, and we think it's going to be very tough here for them. We hope these packs we are giving out today helps them and goes a long way for them before the famine really kicks in.
When the floods struck Malawi, Malawi Relief Fund UK was among the first relief organizations to respond to the disaster with donations of food and basic supplies to the districts of Chiradzulu, Blantyre and Nsanje. Malawi Relief Fund UK is now on a humanitarian plan of building low-cost housing for some of the flood victims who lost their houses in the floods.
As far as the floods are concerned, we have collected quite a substantial amount of money to rehouse the flooding victims. We are looking for the areas. We've seen 2 particular areas where we think help is needed. So in the next few days, we're going to start digging foundation in one area and take it from there.
It may take a long time for Malawi to heal from the 2015 floods and hunger disasters. And the Malawi Relief Fund UK and the Gift of the Givers Foundation continues to find ways of averting any humanitarian catastrophe as a result of hunger this year. Best among people are those who benefit mankind.